And we are live. And we are live. And I can already hear it on the channel already, but now it's going to start repeating till infinity, so I got to mute it. I can already hear it on the channel already, but now it's going to start that's exactly what I was shooting for. That's the kind of sound improvement. So it's I'm seeing that on my end too. Yeah, just a little bit. That's very refreshing. Pineapple time! For those of you playing Marvel vs. Capcom out there. I think it's one. Let me just ActRaiser. See what. Oh, it's one word, but the R is capitalized. I'm thinking I'm going to do ActRaiser if I don't get a response from everybody because it's been a long time since I've done that. And Blackthorn is something I really just want to start fresh because even though I know I started it with at the end of Race to the Finish, it was just kind of madcap crazy. Refresh. Not working. Damn, my eye's itchy today. I don't have my eyes be itchy, but I don't have no allergies. It is. It's Fei Long's Asian style chicken wings. Because if you go right here, you can get it for quick delivery. So try to support the site whenever I can, wearing something. Wore the shirt, the safety suit shirt for the finale. Hey Chad, what's going on here? Oh, it's not even showing me what the third viewer is. Because the viewer list isn't even coming up. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I mean, like for like a service like them that's being used for like 24 hours a day, there's no real good time to just stop and then say, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go ahead and kill the stream so we can do upgrades." Oh, it's the same service. It's the same service. Oh, you know what I just realized? They can't hear you. It's the same service. Because I unmuted it. You know what I just realized? They can't hear you. Okay, now I turned it on. Because I unmuted it. You know what I just realized?
And how about now?
Okay, now I turned it on. Because I unmuted it. You know what I just realized?
Nothing. How about now?
Okay, I'm hearing you, Echo, so it should be good now.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I just unmuted too, and I can hear myself. So.
Okay, good. So I still have to do that, but at least now Now you know, and those of you who are watching at home know that I'm not just talking to myself.
More so than usual.
Well, the smartest people in the world talk to themselves.
Actually, it's a proven fact that if you speak to yourself, that you actually have a higher IQ than somebody that doesn't.
Exactly. Einstein, for example.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go on to Justin TV and just check to see if their chat's doing the same squiggly shit or not. Because if it's not, then we might want to go over there for now. Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
What?
Okay. Our lovely friend Kitten Attack once again has said stuff that just makes me go, what the hell? Why are guys so weird about me pecking another guy? Really, kissing someone isn't a big, huge deal. And I'm like, lies! Next thing I know, you'll be saying blowjobs aren't a big deal.
I'm sorry, what was your stance about eating ain't cheating?
Hey!
I'm just saying.
You're just saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are you living your life like a Kamehameha?
I'd say short and sweet and blowing my load, but that takes at least 12 episodes to do.
And she says blowjobs are gross anyway, only if you spit. Really, kissing and blowjobs aren't related at all. Well, that's what you think, lady. All right.
Yeah, I can see her getting into much trouble with boyfriends in the future.
Well, remember, she's the one that unfortunately just...
Yeah, I know.
unfortunate
She's also the one talking about how, like, her niece or cousin has bigger boobs than her.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Dear chat. It won't let me go into, like, I know Justin TV's an off thing, but it's just, like, it keeps switching it over to Twitch. It's just like, chat, why you got to be whore?
Well, we got 5 people in here. If those of you are able to hear me, tweet at me at Sergeant Harvey and let me know what we should be playing, because I'm leaning towards ActRaiser. 2 of you that are out there. Would like to get into double digits before this thing's over, because the chat's not working for some reason tonight. And what I'm about to retweet is probably just the manliest thing ever. It's like, I don't hit women because I'm a man. That's smart.
You're gonna tweet that?
Real men don't hit. They hug. Okay, so Scott Box appears to be in one of them.
Yeah.
Bruce
Victoria
Lee
says she says that do ActRaiser.
Act-
And yes, honey, we know that we know chat's not working. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's not working on either side. So we got 3 for ActRaiser. Fine by me, folks. Memory lane it is. We'll save Blackthorn for another day. And I want to start that one from level 0, just because we kind of just went into it all crazy. Also, I'll know how to get past stage 3 a lot quicker, so that way you don't have to suffer through it again. Be right back. Haha.
Someone with a tiny penis just went by.
What you laughing about, woman?
Did you not just hear me about the tiny penis remark?
What about... No, I was off getting the game.
Yeah, and then you came back at like, ha! And I said somebody with a tiny penis just drove by.
No.
Yes. Yes. I wasn't insinuating you.
I'm Irish, I can't help it. Oh, you're not? Oh, okay, good.
That's what I said, drive by. Yeah, Scott Box says ActRaiser. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of people for ActRaiser.
ActRaiser it is. Let me change the title.
And Victoria's unboxing her Diablo 3, in which, honey, you need to like roll
doing an unboxing video.
Not an unboxing video, just pictures. You just need a picture of you like rolling in Diablo 3 stuff. No, it's not an 18-month boner, Bruce Lee. It's somebody with a tiny penis. My, I explained this story to one of my older students once, because this guy was driving this really, really, really shitty-ass car, but he had a spoiler put on it just so it could make the nice
Spoiler alert!
anyways, makes the nice noise. I'm like, I'm sitting going, you have a shitty ass car, and you spend your money on something to make it sound noisier. And she's like, yeah, I don't understand it. And I said, oh honey, I said, that's the call. And she goes, the call? I go, yeah, it's the call of tiny penis as it goes by. Which she thought was hysterical. It was funny because this student later on added me onto Facebook after she got her license. And every once in a while she'll send me a private message going, I heard the call today. So I explained the story to my sister. And my sister and her boyfriend Slava were out, it was a week and a half ago. And they're just they were going someplace, and this car drove by with the really shitty ass spoilers. And my sister's like, oh, there's...
Oh no!
What? Didn't save?
You gotta be kidding me! No, 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 no! You know what? Video games.
But anyways, so Slava's confused, and he's like, what do you mean the call? So she explained the story to him, and he was in fucking hysterics. He thought that was the best thing ever.
You know what, guys? I'm not even mad. Who would have thought this would have happened? I guess either I didn't save last time or the battery's gone bad. I don't know. So, quickly, because the chat on Twitch still isn't working, should we start fresh, or should we...
Oh, start fresh. You've already got the game in there.
Well, we're not naming him Sir Popo, because that didn't work. Because we wanted to be Master Popo, and we didn't get that, so...
It has to be Popo, though.
Why does it have to be Popo?
Because I said so.
God damn it.
Okay, who here votes for Popo again as the name? Send it to me on Twitter now.
Kanan. That's Kane plus
They know who I
N.
am. If they don't already, they're sad, sad people.
They're sad pandas. You know what? I'm worried that I'm just gonna get to the same place that I was last time, and then it'll start over again. God damn it! I can't believe that happened.
Maybe it's because of Jared, because he came in and distracted us before Mario Party 4, and you might not have saved at that point.
You know what? Man. I should call Game Attack and ask for a refund. Oh, wait.
Oh. Ouch, man. Shut up.
You know, I still have their phone number in my iPhone. I should call them.
Okay. Bruce Lee says for Mr. Popo. Woody Man says, I do not vote for Popo. You, sir, can go suck on a woodblock.
Why are we dropping frames all over the place?
I don't know. Are you dropping them like it's hot?
Not on purpose.
Oh yeah, because I'm noticing the clouds are going like super slow-mo.
Yeah, let me try something here. Okay, that's somewhat better. All right. Wait.
Shiro, you suck!
You know what? I think I know what the problem is. I'm going to press the magic button.
That's it. Woody Man, Shiro, you're
There
on
we
the
go.
list. You're on the list.
Oh, on Kanan's shit list?
Yes, they are. Because both of them went no to Popo. You guys make me sad in pants.
Popo gets you hot?
Maybe.
Okay. Sir Popo it is.
Yes!
Are you awake, Sir Popo? I am the angel sent to recover your lost strength. Worst cockney ever. Now all the types of monsters in total control of the earth.
I still won, Shiro.
This all came about because of a new demon called Tanzera that has sealed your power as a bad guy and you need to do stuff. In order to restore your he got older for a second. You will need to rekindle the people's once faith in you, but they will abandon you at the end of the game. Spoiler. We may establish this blah-de-blah blah.
Blah blah blah. My balls just dropped and I'm gonna fly around naked now.
Pretty much. If we destroy the monsters in this land, the people will be able to live here again. Are you ready? No, I'm not ready. The game doesn't continue. May luck be with you. Because you can't say God be with you because you are God. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. Okay, yeah, magic button to the rescue.
Yay. Yep. Splat.
See, it's funny you said that like right the very moment when the soul entered the statue. So you are exactly 5 seconds behind. So that's perfect. So in 5 seconds, I want you to say ha.
Ha.
Okay, we need to work on our timing because it would have been like right when I was gonna hit somebody, but that's okay.
Ha.
Well, this is gonna be kind of awkward. I mean, like it's like, well, if you have anything, you can ask us in the chat. Well, I mean,
They can send it to me on Twitter.
yes, use the Twitter machine, guys. If you're not already following Ms. Kanan on Twitter, what's wrong with you? Seriously. That's like illegal in countries.
Blasphemy.
It is. So
That said
blasphemous.
the nicest thing about me yesterday for Follow Fridays. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I meant that. Brah.
Not you, Scottbox.
Oh, what? God damn it.
Wow, you really don't listen.
No. F this.
He said the
Stream-
nicest thing to me about Follow Friday yesterday.
You know what? F this. This stream's over. I said something really nice, and you're like, "Oh, I'm talking about Scott." Jerk. Who's tweeting at me? Your thoughts on Alien prequel Prometheus? You know what? Based on what everybody's been saying, the only similarity that it shares with Alien is the fact that it takes place in the same universe, and that they both share the jockey, which was, if you've ever seen Alien, when they touch down on the planet, they find that big, like, skeletal remain of an alien in a giant chair. Supposedly and it was nicknamed the jockey from that point on, trying to fight a giant centaur, who I thought was impossible to beat when I was a kid, just because look at the size of his health bar compared to mine. I'm looking forward to checking out Prometheus. I am not going to see it in 3D, because I'm completely burned out on 3D. I've yet to see a movie outside of Avatar that really implemented it correctly, although a lot of people have told me that Hugo was another good movie. But, man, it just doesn't do it for me. It really doesn't. But as far as...
You didn't go see Titanic in 3D?
You know what? I actually wanted to go see Titanic in 3D because I'd gotten over my big hate of Leo DiCaprio. And I think Kate Winslet is, like, underappreciated in the hotness factor. She's also a very good actress as well.
You just wanted to go see her tits.
You know, that would not be a bad thing, because there's an inside thing in Hollywood saying that she's a complete perv, and I'm okay with that. And then when God cleared Act 1, he created man and woman in Fillmore.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that before they actually like I think it was when Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio first met, like for filming for Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I heard Kate flashed him to get him prepared for the nude scene.
To get desensitized.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
think she just literally walked up to him, flashed her tatas, and walked
You know,
off.
that totally sounds like something she would do.
Probably.
And you know what? I'm okay with that too.
I'm sure.
Sir
you-
Popo, I know it's unexpected, but the people in Fillmore have something to tell you. Oh, we got bad things going on here. Herp-a-derp. We're so useless, we can't even clear bushes, but we somehow made trees. Not made trees. Wow, that makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, just as I said before, gotta get the special fire magic that me and my brother got in fisticuffs over when we were much younger. And I gotta remember to actually take the offering this time.
Yeah, really.
Because that was just sheer genius. I love how I keep pressing pause by accident. We have the following thing to offer to you, Master. Oops. Oh, I mean, we have the following things to offer to you, Master.
Sir Popo isn't exactly the brightest one.
No, he's not. So humble, accept this fire! See, they can go and spin cotton into yarns to go ahead and actually, like, make clothes, but they can't cut down a bush. You know, just saying. Like a Super Saiyan.
They haven't made machetes yet.
Machete. Oh, what the... Don't care, shut up, stop talking.
Such a wonderful god you are. Shut up.
Yeah, quit talking! You are full of not goodness. Creation of mine, I disappoint. How do I feel about the lack of super supporter? Oh, is this about MagFest? Let me swipe and swipe or no swiping. You know, I should just have a tweet deck. Oh, lack of super supporter badges at MagFest. You know what? I actually know Brendan, the guy who runs MagFest, and I'm trying to get a hold of him to find out to see if they were already sold through, or if they're just not doing them this year. If they're not doing them this year, I have a couple of ideas as to why they may not. It was $160 for Super Supporter, and a lot of that had to do with getting free food and drink for the entire stay of the con. I got food poisoning on the first night at MagFest 9, and I never really went back after that. So I'm not exactly sure if that was a contributing factor or not. And I know I didn't get to the food room. I went there for the drinks. They had Gatorade G2, which is the exact kind of thing you need during a convention. Two good things you can use for a convention is Gatorade of any flavor that you like and Cliff Bars, because that's balanced nutrition. And that's what you need, because you will get the most earth-shattering headaches halfway through convention just because you didn't hydrate and because you didn't eat. So, I will hopefully get an answer from Brendan. I'm not mad by any stretch of the imagination. I just want to know, because I'm that kind of guy. I'm a little bummed, but if they keep the swag at the same level that they had at previous MagFest for the Super Supporter equivalent, I'll be completely okay with that. Because that's part of it, because I know that they, like, for instance, this little thing right here, this came with the Super Supporter badges. This is the MagFest logo, but they put it on an aluminum lathe, and they put it on a little leather necklace. So, you know, I haven't taken that off since last year. It's awesome. And that's the kind of stuff that makes that badge worth it. And now the little blue dragon just went ahead and blew up a house. But that's okay, because someone looks like he got the deed to that land and he's building on top of it already. Guy haven't had his funeral yet, and he's already been buried. My master, strange things have been happening to me.
E-Gag's in here.
E-Gag?
Yes.
How can you tell? Did the chat start working finally?
He tweeted me.
Oh, okay. E-Gag, sir, thank you. Yes, anybody who's watching, if you haven't tweeted at Kanan to let you know that you're here, because the chat's being a little bitch tonight. Bad stuff's happening to me in my dreams. Shoot all the bad guys. Just so I can get an earthquake to level all their houses. Because I'm a bad god like that. Bad. I always thought that was funny about the song Bad to the Bone. Why is he, if he's so bad, why is he stuttering throughout the song the entire time? Master, they've sealed the thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Sir Popo, our people have sealed the monster's lair without our help. We've entered obsolescence, and we've only started civilization. The civilization level in Fillmore has been improved. Like how lightning can break rocks, you know? Because, you know, that makes sense. Because you know why? Video games.
Lightning can crack rock, though.
Really?
Yes.
I've never seen that happen.
It can. Depends on the level, basically.
But it's a non-conductive material. Does not compute.
I'm just saying, it doesn't strike rock very often, but it can break it.
Congratulations, your level has increased. HP is now 9.
Shiro, you can actually see the chat.
Chat's working on Shiro?
Well, he said for some reason I can see Shelby in the chat. She has posted some random stuff there.
Shelby's in the chat?
Apparently.
Hi, Shelby Roo.
Hi, Shelby.
Yay!
Yay.
Stupid blue dragon, I hate you. I love you as a game, but jeez.
Dragon.
Whoa, hey. Bat dude. Don't be messing with me. Rocks and trees. It's causing small brush fires. Because, you know, that's what gods do.
I'm gonna try refreshing video, see if that might bring chat back up.
Yeah.
Because Shiro can apparently magically see chat. Nobody else can.
Meanwhile, there's some guy saying ethnic slurs in the chat and we're completely oblivious to it.
Oh, Jesus, don't give them ideas.
Oh no, the only one I'm ever worried about is Criven. Especially
yeah,
after last night.
Him and his fascination with your nipples.
Yeah, no, just no. There's nothing to be fascinated with. Town under construction! I just don't understand why this little segment of the gameplay was omitted in ActRaiser 2. The action platforming segments were very cool, but they just focused all on action, which goes against a lot of the stuff that Quintet did for Enix back in the day. I don't know. They sealed the lair without our help. They found something in the monster's lair. It was a monster mash. I will take that offering, because I won't forget. Oh, it's a bomb.
They can't cut down bushes, but somebody can make a fucking bomb.
A bomb that can not only go boom, because that's what bombs do, oh boy.
Yeah, Shiro can fucking see the chat, you lucky bastard. Apparently chat just hates everybody else.
You know, maybe it's because Firefox rolled out version 13, like, overnight. Maybe that's what... Well, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It was
I'm
working
on
fine.
Chrome.
Oh, man. That makes even less sense.
I know.
I'm just going to keep refreshing every couple of minutes or so.
This makes me happy.
And I would have posted this at Screw Attack, but, you know, it's running so slow right now. And the wall, all my wall feed is completely gone. So they must be having something on the back end. Whoops.
Priestley, high five, Chrome for the win.
Boo, Chrome.
Fuck your coach, Tom. How come we're only at 5 people? Why is the people advertising?
They're out Saturday, they're out getting drunk.
If we get more people in, I've got a bottle of tequila sitting in front of me.
Oh, you know what she'll do with that bottle, guys.
Hey now.
Yeah. She'll drink out of it. Mm-hmm. And then when she's done with it, when it's empty, mm-hmm, yeah.
That's
She's
going to
gonna
the recycling bin.
Man, just take the words right out of my mouth. Sir Popo, I know it's unexpected, but the people in Fillmore have something to tell you. Fishing trade. Repairing the boat in the show, and they found this scroll. Scroll. Take the scroll. Source of magic. Yes. That's all we have to offer for this year. Yes, like you've developed a fishing trade, and you find scrolls in the water, because you know that makes sense.
What are you doing? Fishing for squirrels.
What are you doing? Fishing for scrolls? Jumping and shooting?
I fish for scroll.
Yeah.
Damn you, Twitch chat fucking work! Stupid whore.
You whelp of a unreconstructed whore. Wait, no, I fucked it up. Damn it. You unreconstructed whelp of a whore. That's what it is. One of the best turn of last century insults I've ever heard from the wonderful movie. Oh brother, where art thou? Because being a whelp is bad enough, but being whelp of a whore, pretty bad.
EA just changed his profile pic on Screw Attack to Gene Starwind.
I have no idea who that is. Enlighten me.
He's got to enlighten me too.
Congrats on changing your profile pic!
Hooray!
Yay! Change all the pics.
Yay!
Hot.
Meow meow.
Okay, booby lady.
Just because I have boobs does not give you the right to call me booby lady.
Shelby's the only one that gets to say that.
Damn right.
Oh. Sad face. Sealing the monster's lair! Haha! You suck. They found something on the monster's lair. A strange bow and some arrows. A short-term power-up. I know it's unexpected, but the people in Fillmore have something to tell you.
Don't they ever shut up?
No, they don't. This became a running gag in our house. Like, seriously, it's like, oh, it's like we would, like, when we would interrupt each other, like, when we're doing, like, our homework or something. Pardon me, Brian, I know it's unexpected, but, oh, you. Hey! Dragon.
Hey, listen,
Oh, no.
listen, hey!
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
Yeah, pasta that's creepy.
How can pasta be creepy?
Like when they possess your Nintendo 64 and tell you that Ben's playing in Majora's Mask.
I'm thoroughly confused. But
Yeah,
okay.
I was too. Like, there was like this guy that supposedly had like a possessed Nintendo 64 cartridge. Hey, look! I confused the spawn on the dragon.
Nice.
Okay, if as long as I stay right where I'm at, they'll continue to spawn off screen.
Nice. Yeah, I have to laugh. The funny game was, my best friend used to borrow my copy of Final Fantasy III, and there was one time she borrowed it for a really long time, and when I finally got it back, she's like,
All your save data was erased.
no, it's still there. And she's like,
Still
basically, she's like, I think there's something wrong with the game. I go, what do you mean there's something wrong with the game? She goes, I don't know, it was glitching out on me, but she said, you'll have to try it yourself. I'm like, the game still works, right? She says, yeah, it still works. So I load up my file, and when you're walking around normal, Tara had turned into a brunette and her armor was white and pink.
What?
Yep. And when we were in battle, Celis turned into Leo.
What?
Could fully use his moves and everything. And when we went to the underground castle in the World of Ruin,
Yeah, where you get
Terra, you know how Terra looks when stones cast on her, like petrification?
Yeah.
That's what she was, that was her color palette. She was walking around looking like she was petrified the entire time, like, what? So
That's
somehow,
seriously bad.
that was really fucked up, but kind of funny. Because it's just like, all of a sudden, Terra's a brunette with white and pink armor. And Celis can have a sex change come battle time.
Yeah, it's like, wait, does that mean that, like, General Leo is, like, the Rule 63 Celeste? Because I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, he did have blonde hair.
I know, that's why I'm like, whoa.
And he did actually have a green coat.
Hey.
Does that mean that Celis is actually a zombie?
Zealous is a zombie man. That makes it even worse.
Decaying penis.
Bad Kelly, no. That is not acceptable.
But hey, on the plus side, with rigor mortis is fully around.
No. Bad. You think Shelby, God. If you think Kelly's completely lost her goddamn mind, let her know on Twitter machine. Let me know on Twitter machine. The chat still isn't working on our end. Talking about zombified wangs. What is wrong with you? Gross.
Oh, shit. My brain needs to stop now. Because my next thought is, what would happen if that snapped off in the middle?
Then I would have to finish the rest of the show by my lonesome, and I would be quite lonesome.
But you've got no dick to play with.
Oh, are you talking about me personally? Well, I may as well just end my life.
Cheryl's like, breathe! And Bruce Lee was talking about Final Fantasy 3, well, technically 6. My friend...
Do you still have this save file?
No, because I eventually sold that cartridge to my best friend. There's still a possibility that her father may still have the cart kicking around, but God only knows.
You know, that would be worth tracking down. That's just crazy.
Yep. It was just so fucked up that, like, playing around in the World of Ruin, like I said, Terra was a brunette, and except for when they went down into the underground palace, then she looked like she was petrified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, zombie dick.
Oh. I'm just like flashing back to like the end of like Clark's. You know, it's like, well, the human body can maintain an erection several hours after death, and I'm like, no! God damn it!
Actually,
I don't need to know that.
Oh, I'm gonna crack out some good old medieval history class on you.
Okay.
I was at a poor guy. He says, I just came back to the computer to hear the word zombified wang.
Yeah, you don't want that. Avoid zombified wang at all costs, guys. I mean, it's not gonna end well.
That makes me kind of confused, because if you do it with a zombie, does that infect you also?
See, I've always wondered the same thing about, like, vampirism.
And also, tiny penis.
Tiny, yes. Now, if the guy's driving a Corvette, that means he's come to grips with his tiny penis.
Yeah, I have a tiny penis, but I have money. Corvette it is. Oh, shit. But
oh, Jesus.
But I also gotta wonder though, because zombies don't really have anything left, so my thought process is if they ejaculate, it comes out in the powdered mist. It's like dust.
That's bad. And I'm entering mode 7 right now to get my mind off of this. Because it has great texture.
Big Egg says Tom thinks about zombie wang on a daily basis.
No, I do not. I try to avoid the thoughts of zombie wang on a daily basis, because that's just disturbing.
James Evil was like, I was waiting for a dick to pass through your lips. Well, now that we know that zombies apparently have talcum powder ejaculations, I don't want none of that. I'd choke on that.
Ugh. That's like, if a woman tried to do that, that's like worse than the cinnamon challenge.
Ugh. Oh, did you see Jenna Marbles do that?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Oh, it's so funny.
Did she like almost die or something?
She like coughed out this big cinnamon cloud.
Oh god, she probably like got some of that in her lungs.
Yeah, she like immediately ran over to the kitchen sink and like was hosing it down.
Hosing, I get it.
Yeah. Anyways, Bruce Lee says Dawn of the Dead. I think that movie explains what happens at least when a pregnant woman gets infected, so close enough.
I never saw that one, so...
Oh, I really wish chat was working.
And I'm not doing well so far. Ah, crap.
Come on, people, advertise more to get people in here.
Get
We're talking
more.
about zombie dicks.
Zombie dicks and ActRaiser, I mean, they don't go together, but somehow we're making it work.
I say they go hand in hand.
No, do not want.
Oh, you don't want to hold the zombie dick?
No,
Make it go poof?
no.
All you see is like just going up with a bottle of talcum powder.
You ever see the movie Bananas? The Woody Allen movie? Okay, there's like, he's bringing a girl back to his place and he's like, trying to like, set the mood by like, sprinkling a little talcum powder everywhere. And it just goes off like a hand grenade. Like, he drops the bottle and the whole, it's getting on the lens of the camera. I mean, clearly, like, this was the first take and he decided to go with it just because of how spectacularly messed up the whole scene was. That's what I'm envisioning right now.
I'm just sitting there going, what kind of a person sprinkles a little talcum powder to spread, to get the mood?
I don't know, maybe they're trying to dry things out. In fact, I thought that's the last thing you want to have happen, is things to be dried out.
Yeah, really.
Unless if you're into that pillow biting action.
Oh, jeez. Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the noise that I...
I need an apple. Please be an apple. Apple! Yes!
Poor Sam.
What, Sam's here?
No, well maybe, but yesterday it was trending, the hashtag swaggy send. So I said, I have a feeling Screw Attack Sam had a hand in the creation of this hashtag. Sam
And?
just replied that, I think that is some Justin Bieber stuff and I will take no part of that.
Yeah! Who wants any part of that? Not I, son of a cat.
Nope. I think the funniest picture I've seen though was, oh, what's the girl that he's dating?
Rebecca Black?
No, not Rebecca Black.
I just think that whole conspiracy theory about Friday being linked to the
Yeah,
Kennedy assassination is just unbelievable. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, this guy evidently figured out that Rebecca Black's Friday is actually a song about the Kennedy and the Kennedy assassination. So go ahead and look it up. It just blew my mind.
1 second. In regards to Bruce Lee, that's like sandpaper on your fucking dick, dude. He said some of us like it dry, like the desert. If you feel like screwing a cactus, be my fucking guest.
You know what? I can only imagine. No, like, what was the movie? Oh yeah, Human Centipede 2. Jim Sterling was live tweeting that, and he said evidently there's a scene where a guy jacks off with sandpaper. If that's your thing, go for it. Left me a little disturbed knowing that, but you know, it's. So, Popo, I know it's unexpected, but these people a film on won't shut up. Oh, they won't leave me alone. Your husband's dead. Yes, we're so sad.
Oh, I love this. The trends. I think you were mentioning this earlier. The I don't hit women because.
Yes. Is it still trending?
Yes, because I'm very, very tempted to go. I don't hit women because my name's not Chris Brown.
Ah. You know, there was somebody who got really pissed off. It's like, for those of you who are buying Chris Brown's new album, you guys suck because he hits women. I'm like, yeah. I don't care if he did his mea culpas. You did.
Oh, just the concern you have for me when I say things like this is so funny. Oh man, where's Muda Warrior? Was it Muda or was it Shiro? One of you two was going to ask me a question. So you're asking when's the next time I'll be on chat.
The answer's right now.
Yeah, really.
Alright, let's see if I can't get through Act 1 of Blood Pool without dying 9,000 times on the boss.
It's over 9,000!
Put that on Twitter, you'll get a response back from Nappa in like...
I explained that to
in 10 seconds flat.
I explained
That's
that.
right, I pulled out a Rainbow Dash reference.
Yeah, I explained that to Sam, and he was all excited going, there's a Nappa bot? Like, yeah, and then sure enough, he got the message from Nappa bot.
Yeah, and then there's also one for RoboCop. Anytime you just mention RoboCop, the guy that played the, his character's name in the movie is Bixby, even though he's never called that by name, it's just in the script. He's the guy that says, I'll buy that for $1. So if you mention RoboCop, you'll get a tweet back from that saying, I'll buy that for $1. I always retweet it because I think it's hilarious, and somebody actually set up a bot for that. I also would like to.
By doing that, you summon Craig to come and reset the game.
Yeah. All right, the moment of truth.
I swear to God, Craig is going to train his daughter to go and reset systems on Jared. I know this.
Damn it! It already happened. Yeah, she's just gonna, like, really quiet and innocently just, like, walk over to whatever system Jared's on. And then all of a sudden, you're just gonna see the power cut off, and you're like, son of a bitch!
What would make me laugh is when she starts being able to walk, Craig has her in the office, and they're just doing, like, screwing around or something, and then she stumbles over to the NES and resets it on him.
No, Little Mac!
Little Mac, why?
Why did you betray me so? I am your father!
Not really.
Oh no, I just think it would be ironic if she did it while Craig was playing.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, it's like... And Jared's like,
It would have to be during Punch-Out.
Yeah, especially since he's,
He finally beat it, but still, it would be absolutely hilarious if he's all like screwing around. He's like, yeah, I beat him once, I'm gonna do it again! And Little Mac just stumbles over and just resets the NES.
I can totally see that being like the first thing they do on the 7-year anniversary marathon. Or the last thing that they do.
Yep.
And then, like, Little Mac just walks over and then reset.
Jared would probably be holding her up to the NES going, see this? Press this button. Go ahead, press this button.
Alright, I used both my magic. I can't fuck this up. Rah, rah, rah. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Nyan Cat. No! Okay. I can still do this. Okay. Rah! Jump. Jump. Haha! Gotcha! Gonna jump. Gonna fire. Gonna jump. And gotcha. It's a war of attrition, kids. I know this isn't the most exactly exciting part, but I used all my magic and I don't want to fuck this up, so... Oh, damn it! Okay, I'm still alive. Ah! No! No! Crap! I could go for a cola. Who misses John Heater? Anybody know who I'm talking about? Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
I forgot what movie he was supposed to be in. But he was like, the guy's roommate, like, falls in love with his girl and she dies, so she's in love with her ghost, and he's like the friend that just kind of shows up to keep the scenes going.
Okay.
And that's the only reason why anybody wanted us to go see it, because John Heater was in it. But the trailer, the line that they released for the movie was like, I'm really thirsty, I could really go for a cola. You know, it's just like, what?
Yes! Napabot.
Oh, Napabot already?
Yep.
Napabot has been brought to you by Napabot. Actually, for those of you guys who are watching right now, all three of you, I thank you for your time. New condenser mic, finally got it working. Volume too high, too low, good, yes, no, maybe so?
Yes, no, maybe so, somewhere in between.
Yes, please let us know in the Shizat, because this is the mic I'm going to be using for my podcasting from now on.
Don't you mean in the Twitter? Because the Shizat is
Oh,
not
that's
working.
right, the Shizat isn't working. Oh no, we lost a viewer because I made them answer a question.
No, that was probably me refreshing the page.
Oh, was it? Okay. I just thought it was funny. It's like, great, I ask a question, we lose a viewer. Good job, Tom. You suck.
It's like, he wants us to answer the chat. Aww.
Answer questions. Get the fuck out.
What? You're gonna make me work?
Fuck that shit. God damn it.
I'm
supposed to sit-
summer.
All I want to do is just sit here and watch you play video games. I want to answer questions. Gosh. Do whatever I want, okay? Dang it. Gotta use lightning again?
Yeah,
Gosh.
Bruce is also doing the same thing, refreshing to check on the chat. So
Really?
apparently, Shira's the magic person that can use chat.
He can speak to chat. He's the one that's gonna be good. He's gonna be one
He's
doing
our
the
Whoopi
seance.
Goldberg. No,
Yes.
he's our Whoopi Goldberg.
He will be doing the seance. Oh, hilarity. Oh, so funny.
It really pisses me off that the chat's not working.
Dear Twitch, we know we get to use this for free. Fix it!
Fix it, you fucking whore! Please?
Love the grubby internet.
E-Gag is pre-ordering the last story tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yes, please. I actually went to my local GameStop, the ones that still have coworkers of mine from back in the day, and I said, you know, you guys, you do realize, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles, Pandora's Tower, and the last story, you really got to push that hard, even if home office isn't asking you to. Well, why is that? You know, it's because these games almost didn't make it to North America. Oh no, Teddy's gone missing! We're worried about that. Curious Energy may have got him in trouble. Sorry?
I still need to rage about Fatal Frame 4. Yet they're bringing over fucking Spirit Camera.
Yeah, they need to do that, because they actually had, oh god, what was it? Like, Zero Suit Samus was like an alternate costume for Fatal Frame 4. The third one I heard wasn't so hot.
The third one was okay at best. Like,
but isn't it just an average horror game not good because it's average? Because, I mean, think about it for a second. A horror game should knock you on your ass. If it's just, then you're just, isn't it, don't you feel like you're wasting your time? Or is that just me?
well, 3 had some very interesting aspects to it. And it was a neat concept, the fact that for the first time out of the series, you could play like 2 other main characters. So it was really neat, and each, like, there's the main character, and then you have the heroine from the first Fatal Frame. You have Miku in there, so it ties up a bit of that story from the first Fatal Frame. And the male character is actually a relation to the twins from Fatal Frame 2.
Oh, the Crimson Butterfly twins, right.
Yes, so it ties up that story also. So it was good. Like, it had some neat aspects. Like, I did kind of like the fact that it was just like, well, kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street ripoff, where the fact of, you know, stuff's happening in your dreams, but it's affecting your real life. And gradually, the more that the curse tattoo progresses over you, the more you see in the real world. Like, one of the creepiest scenes from that game that I loved, that you miss it if you're not paying attention, but if you're in the real world and you walk by the bathroom, at one point you'll see like a bloody handprint on the mirror, and if you walk in, all of a sudden you'll start to see like a hand come up on the other side of the glass, and this ghost starts to kind of crawl out. Like, that was actually fucking neat.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I said, it has some interesting aspects. And like I said, it was kind of neat, the tie-ins from the previous 2 games. So in my honest opinion, 3 was okay, but it was more like a wrap-up.
Yeah, it was like the obligatory wrap-up because we're not sure we're going to have the budget to do a 4th one.
And then they did a 4th one, but it's Tecmo, but they gave it to a company called Grasshopper to do.
Grasshopper? Whoa, stop the presses. Grasshopper did part 4?
Yeah.
Grasshopper's the same studio that's doing Lollipop Chainsaw, and they also did Shadow of the Damned.
Yeah, they did.
That's great.
Yeah, great, except for the fact that it's not being released in Japan.
God damn it. Damn it.
They did originally have release dates for 4 to come.
Wait a minute. Didn't Nintendo publish it in Japan, even though Tecmo developed it? Because I thought that was part of it.
It's on the Wii.
Right, I don't know, but that doesn't necessarily... I thought I remembered hearing that, like, Nintendo actually published it, even though Tecmo did the development for it.
Grasshopper was the team that worked on it.
Okay, because this is...
Yeah. But this is one of the things that pisses me off with Nintendo, is they make all these great games, and then they never release them outside of Japan.
Well, that's what I'm surprised that, like, after, what's it called? Operation Rainfall, I'm surprised that they haven't seen more of that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, well, I think you've got to get a petition
not gonna
going.
be bloody anymore.
Like, I'd like to petition to get Fatal Frame 4 over here, but I don't know if they ever fucking eventually will. But like I said, that's the thing that pisses me off, is Nintendo has Fatal Frame 4 for the Wii, and they canceled all across the board all the shipping outside of the country. There was release dates. We were supposed to get Fatal Frame 4 here and in Europe, and then all of a sudden they're just like, nope, axed, we're never releasing it outside of Japan. Like, what the fuck?
You know, I really think after what happened with Operation Rainfall that they would see as an opportunity to cash in on that.
Oh yeah, I know. And like I said, the other fact of the matter is they aren't releasing Fatal Frame 4, but they're releasing Spirit Camera, which is a spin-off of Fatal Frame for the 3DS, and it's coming out anytime now here in the North America.
Now, is that a DSiWare program, or is it a
it's 3DS.
I mean, is it going to be download, or is it a physical card?
It's going to be
Physical game.
physical buy, I believe.
Okay, good.
Yep. And Egeg says, I still want a release date for Pandora's Tower.
That would be good.
Yeah. But like I said, that just kind of pisses me off. They're just like, we won't release Fatal Frame 4, but we will release the spin-off game for another Nintendo system. And
maybe they're using this as a springboard.
Possibly, but here's the other kick in the pants. They did a full remake of Fatal Frame 2 for the Wii, and it has a European release date.
Oh, you.
Spirit camera's already out, Egag?
Is it really? Sounds like Canada got the shaft.
No, I can't think that it's out because they were going to review it on Screw Attack.
Written review.
Not even so much a written review. Jared was going to... Yeah, I think he mentioned that he was going to be doing a review for that because they were making cracks at Craig, saying that they were going to make him play it. He's like, if I play it, he said, I can't play it at the office because if I play it at the office, I'm going to see ghosts everywhere and then I'll never be able to come into work again.
For $50,000, we'll get Craig to go into a haunted house. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see the 24-hour marathon, that was the ultimate goal. If they actually raised $50,000 for charity, Craig would go in a haunted house. Craig hates haunted houses. Also watch Jared whip again all the way to victory. Super Castlevania, hey, Super Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. Whip again!
It's correct. It says release date was April 13th, but
Holy
I've
crap.
not seen anything for it, not even on Screw Attack. Oh, go figure. Mal just even corrected me. He said, yeah, it came out Friday the 13th. I'm really surprised that they did not do anything on Screw Attack. That actually really surprises me.
Maybe they didn't get a copy after all. They said they've kind of had an issue about certain publishers getting them to stuff in a timely fashion.
Eh. Either way, still pissed off that they aren't releasing Fatal Frame 4.
Yeah, it's kind of jacked up.
Like I said, it's the real kick in the pants. It's like, here, we're going to release the spin-off, which is now out, now that I know. And, hey, we're going to give Europe the HD remake for the Wii of Fatal Frame 2, which is actually my favorite of the Fatal Frame series.
Yeah, I liked number 2.
2 was fantastic.
I was actually surprised at all hell that it actually got released on the Xbox. I genuinely thought that wasn't going to happen, and they did. And I was happy.
They did that. They've always done that, though, where they release on the PS2 first, and then like a couple months later, they release it on the Xbox.
Well, not every game company does that. It was
No,
just that
but
Tecmo...
That was the thing with Tecmo, though, was they released it to PS2 first, and then they gave it to Xbox. But what always kind of was the kick in the pants for the for me as a PlayStation user, and then for you guys as the Xbox users, yes, it sucked. You guys had to wait, but
we always got a better version out of it.
Yeah, you guys got the bonus ending, which was always like the far better endings.
Well, I wasn't talking about the bonus ending. It was like higher resolution textures and better draw distance, and in almost every case, better frame rate, which is one thing that I can't stress enough.
Meh, I still like my games on the PS2, but like I said, that was the kick in the pants for me. It was just like...
Here's a question for you, Kelly. Since you really can't get kicked in the pants, what would be the female equivalent of that?
You do realize if you kick a woman hard enough in the badge, it can, like, shatter.
Yeah, you can shatter the pubic bone, but you don't have anything generally exposed that would be on the same chart as getting kicked in the nuts.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
Like getting punched in...
tits.
Okay, see, that's what I was going to ask. It's like, I've heard that's pretty bad. Would that have been on par? Because I had this one girl on the softball team that I was coaching, and she, huge wreck, but she could flat out run like nobody's business, and she was the shortstop, and she went for a dive. She was like the go-to for like catching like that low drive ball that would like go like just short of the outfield but just beyond the infield. That would always guarantee a base hit. She would always catch that with a dive. But one time she just landed flat on it, just like, God, my tits! And the umpire said, foul language, one warning. It's like, for crying out loud, she just like...
Slid on her tits, what do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, it was like one of those awkward moments where I wanted to ask, it was like, Heather, are you okay? And I'm like, well, I just want to see if my rack's on fire. I'm like, maybe. Awkward moments in adolescence. Because when you're a guy in that age, that's all you really think about.
Yes, boobs. Are the boobs okay?
Well, also, she was like someone I came to grow to admire because of her team leadership skills. But also at the same time, that was a severe sacrifice on her part. Come on, build stuff faster so I can make earthquakes. I want to go back to Fillmore and level some houses. Because I'm a bad guy like that. Badass. Dude, I possess statues and I go to monster lairs and fight things. Oh, it's so... See, here's the thing. They don't... It's blood pool, but after you get rid of the demon, it's not bloody anymore. So why is it still called blood pool? Why? Is it just like a stupid heritage name? I don't understand. I don't understand!
But no, like I said, it kind of... I'm still irritated.
Me?
Stupid Fatal Frame. I want my fucking Fatal Frame 4. You have no fucking idea. It's honestly, right now I'm at the point, I have a friend that's like currently living in Japan. I have asked her if she can find...
Is she turning Japanese?
No.
I really think so.
No, she's down there for a student exchange program.
Ah.
Anyways, I asked her, she said, you know, is there anything that you want, you know, while I'm down here, and blah, 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 you know, to bring back as a souvenir. And I said, if you can find it for a decent price, can you pick me up a copy of Fatal Frame 4 for the Wii? Because you can actually run the Japanese games on the Wii.
No, you can't. It's region locked. Unless if you have the homebrew channel running.
Say, because there's a group that actually went and fully translated Fatal Frame 4 for the Wii. So when you can download the patch through the homebrew, or put it on the homebrew channel, and then you can play it.
See, if they're able to translate it on the fly like that, that's pretty impressive.
So yeah, exactly. Well, it took them a few years to do it because when they first
I bet they did.
Well, I'm just saying it took them a few years. Like as soon as they found out that they canceled the stateside releases, they just like we're gonna start doing translations now. So it's to the point that I'm that desperate to play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm like wondering about that myself because like how many?
His new name is Tom Pool.
What?
Instead of Blood Pool.
Tom Pool. All right,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and Bruce Lee, to answer your question about the Hitman series, play the first one that is available to you. So I believe that's Hitman 2, because Hitman 1 was on the PC.
Yes, it was Hitman Agent 47 on PC. You can get it on Steam for real low cheap. The game came out, oh god, over 12 years ago, so you should be able to play it on any computer that's out there now. If it was made in the last 7 or 8 years. Now, there are some flashback missions in Hitman Contracts, but it's not the entire game, so if you really want to get the full deal on Agent 47 and his baldness, that's the way to do it. But for the majority of you watching right now, it's going to be Hitman 2.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's the most I can do right now. I guess yeah, that's it. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go back to Fillmore. Gonna teach him to grow wheat. Help. Oh, I cleared the last... Okay, so no progress will happen past that last one. Okay, gotcha.
And yeah, I'm still seeing no confirmations about a US release date for Fatal Frame 2 on the Wii.
Well, that's sad.
Mal, and you did it again. You cleared the last monster layer, and now no progress will happen.
When you offer the wheat to the field, your wheat will increase by 1 seed. What? What does that even mean? Does that mean, like, the output will be better?
Wow, they upped the boobage of the twins.
Oh, that's always good.
Dude, they're teenagers! They are 15 years old, you dirty old man!
And the blood's just trickling out of my nose right now.
The respect just went, wow, like your penis.
gotta have it. You gotta have the sound right. It's gotta deflate.
No.
Well, you see, you're thinking in the short term, Kelly. You gotta think about when they're grown up.
Short term.
Oh, I get it. Because the ween is small. No, I'm talking about like, that's when they're like teenagers, you know, they're still growing, you know? If they're that big now, imagine when they're of the age of majority. I mean, it's like, they're gonna have no problem staying happily attached. Mal just sent something.
Yeah. Let me see. Master Roshi made Fatal Frame 2.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Now
It's
this is
Roshi
basically
time.
clearing the last layer flags the second stage event, and the villagers won't do jack shit. Happens every stage.
Okay, so I actually have to clear it in order for the population to continue to grow. Okay, gotcha. I always never really figured out. It's like, well, I guess they stopped, you know, building shit, so I guess, you know, it's time for me to go. Yes, maybe, not. Damn it. Damn it, Beavis. Who doesn't like teenage girls?
Ah!
You know? Who said that?
Me!
Oh, you did? Oh, God.
You fucking dirty old man!
Awkward. Hi, Kanan, how are you? Oh no, the shit's gonna fall because it's so classic.
I'm telling Sam on you.
Why?
I just said
What's
Tom's
Sam
a
gonna
dirty-
do?
I just said Tom's a dirty old man. Just FYI.
Big surprise.
Well, from the sounds of it, it's actually a little surprised.
Oh, a little surprise to see what you did there. Talking about my ween again. I mean, that's all she does, folks. I mean, seriously, I get on Skype, it's like, Tom, you're ween. Jeez, my God. You get on the Twitter machine, she's like, Tom, you're ween. Oh my God.
Oh, please. He makes himself sound so fucking innocent. This is the guy that, that said, oh, what was it? Eatin' ain't cheatin'?
That's right. Eating ain't cheating.
That's disgusting.
It's delicious.
Is the finger looking good?
Oh, it better be. Especially towards the end of the month.
Dude! We do not want the cherry filling.
Extra sauce. Cherry filling. That just takes a whole new meaning to the song Cherry Pie. She's my cherry pie. Because you know when you listen to that song, he's talking about swinging.
She's my cherry pie.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's talking about swinging because there ain't nobody home. They're talking about boning, and she's his cherry pie. And you just said that?
He just sticks his thumb in.
I guess so. If he pulls out a plum, what a lucky...
Up from poker and back.
Yeah, exactly.
Egg pukes, no more cherry filling.
No more cherry filling. We ruined it for him. Ain't that a shame?
I ruin a lot of stuff for people, so I've been told. You guys should be advertising this shit on Twitter. We're only at 6 viewers.
Yeah, seriously, what's wrong with you guys?
I know. We went from talking about zombie dicks to cherry filling. Come on now.
Oh, that's funny, because last time we didn't even get this far where I actually killed the guy before he turned into the werewolf. I forgot they turned into the werewolf. Werewolf, their wolf, their castle. Why are you talking like that? Because you did. So stop it. Okay. It's an old reference to...
Mal, I hate fabric slutty ass teenage girls. Stupid as hell, annoying, can't take a hint, wears pink, etc., etc. This could goon.
This could goon? I don't know what this could goon means.
I don't know.
I don't know!
No,
It's very nice.
Yeah.
So pow-pow! The monsters are no longer here, and Teddy's home. Whoop-de-damn-do! I has a scroll. Oh, now they're quarreling. Bitter and selfish and quarreling fights. Calm down the people.
Oh, he meant to say go on. I'm sorry.
go
Mel,
on.
That looks like goon.
Because I have a friend named Geo, and that's his big thing. He just looks at goons. Because, because people can be stupid sometimes.
Herp-a-derp.
Herp-a-derp! Whip again! Jump a shoot!
Ah, sweet fuck.
Sweet fuck? Mm,
Yes.
delicious.
She's my cherry.
You have ruined the song for so many people. I will never be able to play Guitar Hero 2 without laughing hysterically, and other people will just wince in horror.
Every time that song comes on, I can just imagine Egeg just curling over the ball and puking. Wah!
Oh, the shenanigans. Love the
I
background
really wish
art.
chat was working.
Yeah, seriously, the chat would have gone explode. Hey, we're up to 6 people now.
He's like, I don't know, the song is so much better now that you pointed that out. Yay!
Yay, period sex.
Ah.
Well, you know
my
what the
brain
alternative
really,
is.
No, my brain really needs to stop.
Or does it need to just keep going?
All I can think of is like, you just putting on a little pirate hat and going, alright honey, we're sailing the Crimson Sea.
See, it's a theme day. Or a theme week, for that matter.
I get to wear a pirate hat.
Red Tide.
Play Shiver Me Timbers.
Somewhere out there, that is some guy's fetish right now, and you're just...
Poor Ian, he's like, blah.
Is he pulling a red versus blue? He's going, herk, blah.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh god, this is funny. Sometimes my brain even makes me go, oh. I diddly dee, a pirate sailor.
Oh my god. A real quest for booty, huh?
Oh. She's in Djibouti.
Serviceman home from Djibouti. What African nation is also a question? Djibouti! Serviceman home from Djibouti, home for good. Oh, for God's sakes. Stop it, you stupid wasp thing guys, man.
Damn you, Chad, why don't you work?
Chad, why you no work? There we go. Super Bossa Fantasy. Seriously, magical stardust. Only magic spell you ever need. And then just whack it with your sword a couple of times. Up, dropping frames. It can't handle the awesomeness of magical stardust.
Ziggy Stardust?
Ziggy Stardust. Bowie's in space. It's pretty cold up there, man.
Can't control to Major Tom.
Oh, jeez, I was singing that so loud last night.
I was singing that version.
Oh, were you? Space,
Space Oddity.
yes.
Ground control to fog the cloud.
Stop building! Build everything!
Build all the shit.
Yes. Damn it. Forgot this one's got the thing.
I think my sister and her brother, or my sister,
Whoa.
my sister and my bro. That's what I meant to say.
I'm sure it is.
Looks like you. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
really? Rain all the sand! Because, you know, that's enough water to cause erosion and shit.
No, my sister's still here. I heard the door slam earlier, but I think Slapper was,
It was Molly. Molly wanted to go out, so she let herself out. She'll send you a text message when she needs to come back in.
More like when she needs someone to come and pick up her shit, literally.
Yeah. Have you seen that, the Tumblr blog text from dog?
Nope.
Oh god, it's hysterical. This guy's got like, this guy in like, I think it's London, his dog sends him text messages over his iPhone, and he
Yeah,
posts,
apparently there's a thing that your dogs can tweet.
yeah, and it's like, knocked, my favorite one is, knocked over a bin, stuff fell out, drank some things, what it looked like, and the guy's like, what did it look like? Angry cow, really hyper right now. It's like, Red Bull? Maybe. Brain feels electric-y. It's like, just drink a lot of water and calm down. Can't. Busy. What are you doing? Burying things. What? Microwaving shit. I'm just like, just so fucking random. Microwave and shit. And shit. I mean, that's fantastic for a dog.
So he can go nuke his bone later.
Yeah, exactly. It's also like this dog has this obsession with being like Batman. Because he keeps attacking the postman, like all dog stereotypes.
Yep.
Because, you know, what dog stereotype wouldn't be complete without attacking the postman? The angel's power's no more! Fail! You fail! Stupid Red Devils, I hate you so much. You're almost as bad as the Red Devils from Ghosts and Goblins.
It's kind of sad that Ghost and Goblins didn't make on bits of me.
Yeah, that's too bad. But you gotta have something left over for the next one.
Well, it's got that, Sewer Surfing.
Yeah.
He's got the Metroid one coming out sometime.
I gotta get a
Little
hold of him at some point, because I have his demo CD that he was selling at MagFest 8. There's a couple tracks on there that I don't recognize.
Just message him on Twitter.
I know, he's busy, because I've done it a couple of times. Not in the same week, but just, you know, spaced out, because don't want to give him the wrong impression. I actually found it when I was cleaning. I was like, oh my god, I thought I lost this forever! And that is something I don't want to lose. Because it just...
What are you bearing? Ceramic knives!
Ceramic knife! I think we'll close the show with that tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I figured out how to do things with the XSplit to show, like what Shelby did with showing her desktop when she was doing the ending game music with lyrics. Figured out how to do that, so hopefully you'll actually be able to hear it. I hope.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly. It's possibly and impossible.
Aha! High expectations, Asian father.
Yes. You get A-? That like Asian F.
Yeah.
That was actually, I think, in Glee.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was like, I think it was like an A or an A-, and they're like, oh my god, that's like the Asian F. In fact, I think that's the name of the episode, the Asian F.
Ah!
Yeah.
How did that, like, not... How did, like, some, like, Asian American council, like, not get pissed off about that?
Dude, some of the Asian remarks they make in that show, it's like, I'm surprised they haven't gotten in trouble because Jane Lynch, fuck, I love her. Her character, Sue Sylvester, she keeps referring to Tina and Mike Chang as Asian and other Asian.
Ah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Or Asian and female Asian.
Yeah, thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah. And they themselves have been like, we have to go to Asian couples counseling and have Asian dinner. And we're like, wait, what?
Show me your what face. What?
What? I am confuffled.
Confuzzled.
Confuffled.
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 Daily double.
Wow.
Don't build tents, build houses. Build pueblos. And you.
What?
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
You guys start growing some wheat. Daggone it.
Yay.
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 You might do like a really good like rarity. Oh, supposedly Tara Strong went to her local GameStop for the opening of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
There's a certain person.
Here we go. Damn you, Twitch.
What, Twitch derping?
It's asking me to sign in again.
Fail!
Indeed. Yeah, gag racism. It may separate the world, but it makes for good TV.
It does! As horrible as that is.
Yeah. Well, I just tried doing disk cleanup to see if that might let me get into chat, and it didn't.
Did you wipe your cookies?
Yes, I wiped my cookies. I licked them clean.
Oh. It
Tom
moved.
Tom may have to go somewhere for a moment.
I have to take care of something.
Nice, Mal. He just told me, he says, basically he's saying, you're the stuck-up one who only cares about shiny things, whisper, whisper.
What? No.
All of the shinies.
No, rarity is the element of generosity. Seems only when she was possessed. How dare you? Of course, we all know Luna's the best pony, but that's a discussion for another day.
Bruce Lee says, tell Tom to stop playing. I need to pee and I don't want to miss anything.
Okay. Well, tell you what, I'm just gonna go and cause earthquakes. So unless if you wanna stick around for the cataclysm, because that's all I'm gonna do for right now. Earthquake! Civilization is ruined.
Popo smash.
Oh, Master, thanks to the earthquake that you just caused, all of our people have died. But we found this cool thing in the pyramid. You should take it.
Nice.
That's more or less what they say. But Kane intends to go derp when she... What? Oh, when she sees shiny things? Okay. Mal says you go derp.
No, I see that. He says, but Tom Kane tends to go derp when she sees shiny things. Fuck you, Mal. That would have made for an awesome stream, and you know it.
Ooh, shiny.
I've told you this story, I'm pretty sure.
When you use your nice voice or whatever it was?
No, it was, I was talking to Mal and a former LS mate, Jammer. We were talking on Skype while I was playing Dark Souls, and it was the day that Dark Souls got released. So me being pissed off because the game doesn't tell you where you're supposed to really go. It's just kind of left up to the you could go this way.
It's kind of old school like that.
Or this way, or except for the fact that there's stuff at higher levels that can eat you quite easily.
Yeah.
But now, so after 2 hours of getting my ass handed to me in the fucking crypt, Mal's like, "Oh, you went the wrong way." What do you mean I went the wrong way? You're supposed to go up to the city. How the fuck do I get to the city? Go back to the fire, turn around, look up. Fuck.
Damn it!
So after getting my ass handed to me several times during the lovely stairs area,
Fucking stairs!
I was almost close to the second bonfire, which is near the church.
Yes, I treasure those bonfires.
Yes. Well, anyways, I was just trying to make a mad-ass dash for the bonfire because I had no healing items left.
Mm-hmm.
I was being chased by several skeletons that I could not kill. And I'm like, I'm almost there! I'm almost there! And then a fucking black phantom invades my game, so it puts up the fog wall to the bonfire. I'm like, no! Fuck! That was pretty much my conversation. And I noticed the white glowing on the ground, and Val's like, click that to summon someone. So I'm like, as he says it, I'm running in. He goes, and whatever you do, don't go in the church. And I'm like, why? What's in the big ass knight just knocks me clear across the street. And I'm like, oh my god, fuck, ooh, shiny, fuck.
Oh, I do remember this story now. Yeah, right up to the shiny.
Yeah.
Herp-a-derp!
It was a firekeeper soul, it was important. And Jammer and Mal are in hysterics, and Jammer's like, leave it to the fucking woman to see the shiny thing in the midst of chaos.
Yeah, you are like Rarity. You just see something, you go, what? ADD.
Fuck off. I have a very peppered history with shiny things.
You like the shiny, I want the shiny, see the shiny.
Because in Fatal Frame 3, and again, Mal knows this story, he thinks it's funny. In college, my friend Jess loved the Fatal Frame games, but she was too fucking petrified to play them. She could not play them whatsoever, and her fiance absolutely refused to play them for her. He's like, if you want to see the game, play it yourself. And she's like, but I'm too terrified. And so anyways, I told her I had Fatal Frame 1 and 2. This was just before 3 were released. So I did a sit-down playthrough for like 2 weekends for her to watch them.
Right.
So because the following weekend after 2 was when 3 released. So we're playing the game, and it's hilarious because I'm sitting on the floor with my back to my bed. Jess is sitting on my bed, like, wrapped up in my comforter. All you can see is 2 little eyes peeking out from underneath the comforter. And
so to her, for all intents and purposes, it's about as good as a horror movie.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, my poor roommate, he didn't get any sleep. Like, after a while, he just said fuck it and came into the room with his blanket and sat on the floor beside me and watched us play, because between my cussing like a fucking sailor and Jess screaming like a goddamn banshee, he was not getting any sleep.
Right.
At least we were polite enough to play it on a Friday night, so he slept all day Saturday. So, anyways, after many hours of going through Fatal Frame 3, there's one section in the house where there's like a closet, or there's a door underneath a staircase that for the majority of the game, this door has been locked. So I'm running through this hallway, and all of a sudden, the door is open. And I'm like, my brain's going, don't go in there. This is bad news. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. And I'm going to walk by it, and Jess is like, the door's open. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to keep on walking. And she's like, oh, but there's something shiny in there. And I'm like, fuck, it could be something important. Fuck. I'm like, okay, I'm going to run in. I'm going to run out. I walk in, pick up the item, which, by the way, it was just a film for the camera. Nothing important, just film. The door slams shut. The game starts to, like, the controller starts to shake. The screen starts to shake, and you can hear ghosts wailing, and they're like appearing in the freaking walls and in the door. And Jess is screaming. I'm cussing, and then we notice that nothing's moving. So I take a picture of the ghost in the door, and then it goes away.
Well, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
And Bruce Lee mentioned in regards to Dark Souls thing, I did the exact same thing, except I was getting raped for hours until I discovered going up was the way to go. Yeah, Bruce Lee, that was me too. I was getting hardcore raped by the fucking skeletons in the graveyard. Yes, I've played the Clock Tower games, Gig. Have you, Tom?
I have not, just because man, I really didn't get into any of the survival horror games until the GameCube remake of the original Resident Evil. There was this kid named Winston Sweeney that lived in my neighborhood when I was in middle school, and he was the only person that I knew that had a PlayStation, and that was the game to play, was Resident Evil, because it was 3D. Woo! In retrospect, that shouldn't have been the main draw, but, you know, I was like 13, you know, whoop-de-freaking-do.
Yes, I played the SNES one too, E-Gig.
Yeah, so, I didn't really get into them just because I was like, I didn't have access to them, and by the time...
Trollo-popo.
There we go. And by the time Resident Evil 2 got ported to the Nintendo 64, which I did have, I was more concerned about Perfect Dark. It was also my senior year of high school, and bigger things were on my mind, so it wasn't until after... Yeah, and so it wasn't until after the fact that I was like, oh, I should play this. But the Clock Tower games, I didn't know anything about them, so I didn't get them. I just kind of stuck with Resident Evil, which is, for someone who was a manager of GameStop, which is probably the dumbest thing you could do, but is to not try other things. But there seemed to be a pretty bad run, or a mixed bag of survival horror games going on. Like, I remember Rule of Rose, a game that I personally liked, got hit with...
Like that.
It got hit with a bunch of mixed criticisms. And
see, for me, in regards to Rule of Rose, I fucking loved the story, but some of the battle mechanics pissed me off. But the story, I do give it credit that the story was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was the music in the trailer, Love Suicide, that got me into playing, because I was like, this song, holy crap! Go look it up on YouTube. The song's called Love Suicide. And if you can find the trailer from Rule of Rose, from which it was from, that will shake you to your core, man. Also, another one that came out around the same time from Capcom, Haunting Ground.
Which was good.
Well, see, that's the thing. I remember a lot of people dragging that game through the mud, saying this is like a grown-up version of Scooby-Doo that sucks.
No,
I was like, well, then...
It was actually really good. Like, a lot of people had issues with the mechanics in Clock Tower, and even Jared himself said it, that Haunting Grounds actually was the game that fixed those mechanics.
Okay.
It actually had a very flawless run, and the fact that you can use the dog for a lot of things is fantastic.
Huey.
But yeah.
See, I know his name.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was really good, and I kind of like that fact of it. It's like a real horror survival. You don't have weapons. You have to run like a maniac until you can find a situation where you can actually combat them. And it is neat because it really gives you that secluded feeling in a game, because you only ever encounter one like boss per stage. Like, you get one section of the castle to roam around in. Mm-hmm. And you could honestly roam around for a good half an hour, almost an hour, and not encounter the enemy, and then BAM! Right there.
See, that's cool, because, you know, there are, like, times where, like, and this is not exactly the best example in the world, but for any of those people in the stream that are watching, hey, we're up to 7 people, those of you who played any of the X-Wing TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, or X-Wing Alliance games know exactly what I'm talking about. The escort missions. And it was completely random, especially in X-Wing Alliance, that sometimes you would literally just be flying for 30 minutes without seeing an enemy fighter. Sometimes that was the best kind of mission in the world. And then there were the missions where you just got every single enemy fighter in the world, plus bombers, plus capital ships, plus interdictors and space platforms and Lancer frigates and goodness knows what getting in your way. And those were hell. But, you know, it's just sometimes it was kind of nice just to be rewarded, just to fly escort and nothing would happen. And then, of course, like, you know, something ridiculous would happen, like a superstar destroyer drops out of hyperspace, like right in front of you before you make your jump. You know, a giant fuck my life moment. Imp Star Deuce in a drag ship coming out of hyperspace. What do you do, lead? Cry for mommy?
Yay, we're up to 8 people.
Yeah! Yay!
Yay.
I should have that, like, set up that, like, every time, like, a new person joins the stream, it's like Fluttershy going, yay! That shit would be hilarious.
Welcome to the stream. Yay.
Yay! So much win.
And then we lost a person.
Damn it!
Not a brony.
Well, if you guys... Son of a bitch! Hey, we found the guy and he's dead. That's sad, right?
Come back. We'll talk about dicks and boobs instead.
Yes.
Oh.
Shelby's giant ween.
Mhm.
Mine not so
Yeah.
giant ween. Kanan's massive rack.
Oh, frig. But no, this is one of the things that kind of depresses me, that horror survival games, in my opinion, are kind of a dying series. Like, Jared's like, no, there's still plenty of great, like, games. I'm like, yeah, but they're very few and far between.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
because
not
they
saying
don't
that
sell like they used to. They're rapidly becoming the point-and-click adventure game.
Yeah, because it's people just want, like, quick, easy gratification in a game. It's like, here, I'm going to pick up a gun, I'm going to join in with a bunch of people, and I'm just going to blow shit up. Yay!
Well, yeah, gratification has a lot to do with it. The other part of the equation is that the people just, it's not what people are looking for. It's like they want an investment on their money.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like, I want an investment for my money. I would like to have a good horror survival game that I'm not going to go and do a trade-in after I play it because it was just, it was okay. Like, that's what I did with Rule of Rose. I loved the storyline, and some of the music in that game was fantastic, but just some of the battle mechanics just pissed me right off to the point that just like, no, I don't want to play this again. I really don't. Whereas I still have Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3, and I will go back and religiously play the shit out of those games because I enjoy them. And I have Haunting Grounds, which once I get back home again to pick up my PS2, I'm going to grab a bunch of those games and bring them up to play, unless they eventually fucking release them on PlayStation Network.
See, that's the thing that's driving me crazy. Are the ones that get released on PlayStation Network, are they running on a freaking emulator?
Yes, that is exactly what that is.
Okay, Sony, fuck you guys. You had an opportunity with your software backward compatible PlayStation and you took it away just to sell it again down the road to your faithful fans.
Yep, that's exactly
You guys
what that is.
are the worst. Seriously. That's not okay.
Yeah, should have kept
You guys cost me
Goes
my
for
Christmas bonus in 2007. Fuck
Hold
you.
on. It goes for $55 on Amazon and eBay.
What does?
Rule of Rose.
$55? Jesus, that's 5% over new.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm glad that I have it.
Yeah. But,
Well, looks like they're not building anymore. It's time to move on to the next bossified.
one of the things that pisses me off is I'm noticing that it's more PlayStation 1 games they're putting out on the PlayStation Network as opposed to PS2 games.
Well, I think it's because the
Now, here's the funny thing that I want to test. One of my students told me that if you burn PS2 games, it will run on a non-backwards compatible PS3. Now, I know that you're just like, I want the legit copies and blah, 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 but...
Well, hold on. I might be okay with that if... Because, you see, I actually want to hack my Wii so I can install the games to an external hard drive to increase the load times on the games that I actually own. Like, I love Metroid Prime Trilogy. That game is amazing. But there are times when you're playing the original Metroid even on the GameCube, that you get to a door and you're just there for a minute. That's because those doors are cleverly hidden loading screens. Sometimes they just don't open because the next area hasn't loaded yet. So having it on an external hard drive, running on USB 2.0 speeds, that would solve a lot of the problems, and the only thing that you have to worry about is the decompression. So if that actually worked, I would be okay with that.
Yeah. See, for me, like, I would only burn PS2 games that I already legit own.
I actually genuinely believe you when you say that.
Yeah, like, I honestly would do that because, in all honesty, like, I have all the PS2 games that I've ever really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for me, I have a backwards compatible PS3.
I do too. It's on the floor right now.
Well, you've got yours done differently, so you can't go and do the updates.
Well, no, I actually, here's the thing. I got Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray for like $20, and I wanted to watch it. Imagine to my shock and horror that I actually had to get a firmware update to watch a freaking movie.
Yeah, because now they load stuff into the Blu-ray that you can, go along with it, and it also saves information onto your PS3, which is stupid.
Yeah, so it won't let me play the damn movie, and I really got mad at that. Because I found out the hard way that this little wireless bridge that I bought for my Xbox, my original Xbox, was compatible with the 360. They had driver support for it right on the hard drive, which is awesome. And then I found out it actually worked on the PlayStation 2 through the network adapter, which is awesome. It worked on the GameCube as well. Bear in mind, this is a Microsoft product working on non-Microsoft things, so for those of you who still hate Microsoft, get bent. Because it worked, and I go to hook it up to the PS3, doesn't work. It just straight up cock-blocked it, and I was like, great. So I have no way to get connected to the internet in my new place because the FiOS modem is in the back corner of way over there, back by the furnace, which is probably not the best place for it, but that's the way this place was wired. And I had to actually go through my PlayStation 3 games that I have, that I haven't opened because I'm an idiot and I work too much and I buy games that I don't get around to playing, to try to find the earliest firmware that I can get, that I can get to actually just play it. So I ended up, 3D Game Hero was the winner. So now I can actually watch movies, but because of the way they have their terms of use set up on the PlayStation Network right now, I'm not connecting. That whole debacle with the PlayStation Network being compromised was just unexcusable.
But no, like I said, it's just that, like, I don't know, it pisses me off that I've got a backwards compatible PS3, but it's dying. Like, the actual hardware that reads the backwards compatibility is what's dying.
Yeah, and the thing is, I am so hesitant. Like, even before the hack, I was waiting a couple of days after the firmware updates were coming out, because inevitably there would be one article about somebody getting the yellow light of death, and Sony has run out of parts for the launch units, or that's what they're saying at least. So I would wait, because if I get the yellow light of death, they're not going to have anything to replace it, and they're going to send back a different unit. Yeah. That's not okay.
No, it's really not.
Especially when I got this little adapter that lets me play, use my 360 controller on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 3 games. I don't know why it doesn't recognize it for PlayStation 2. If it did, it would be the best thing ever.
Speaking of stuff for the PS3, I have not come across this. I think they actually discontinued them, but I have a memory card reader.
Yeah, they got rid of them after the 80 gigabyte partially backward compatible unit got discontinued. That's when they disappeared.
Yeah,
because I remember when they stopped sending them to us, when we started getting that new SKU, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? I was expecting them to follow the example that Microsoft set out with their method of backward compatibility through software by releasing quarterly updates. Well, that clearly didn't happen. Savages.
Like there's been talks that eventually down the road that they will release some sort of patch update for the PS3 that will allow backwards compatibility. But most likely, if they do have that, which they probably do,
it's this late in the console's life cycle. I sincerely doubt they're going to do that.
Oh no, they probably will once they've released a crap ton of games for the PlayStation. Like basically, once they've gone probably over to the PS4. They'll probably be like, oh, by the way, here's a patch update, because now more people...
Well, how is that gonna... Well, you gotta think of it this way. How is that going to get them money if they release it then?
Because by that point...
People are gonna be buying the PlayStation 4. That's where I'm seeing there's a flaw in that...
because people have already gone and bought most of the games for the PS3, and like, if the PS4 is anything like the amount that the PS3 was upon launch date, most people
$599 US.
Yeah, so people will be like, well, maybe I'll stick with my PS3, or maybe I'll get a PS3 because the PS3 will probably drop in price like the PS2 did. So that might be their way of saying, here, buy the PS3, and then eventually go buy a PS4. Because that's what they did with the PS2, is they dropped the price as soon as they released, like, the PS3. Because at the time, PS3 was backwards compatible. So if all of a sudden they go, hey, here's your backwards compatibility back, because some people might not be able to go and afford buying a PS4, or they might be the people that go, I think I'll wait a while until the PS4 drops in price, but hey, the PS3 is really cheap now, let's pick up this.
Mm-hmm. We have created this thing known as music.
Too bad they're all tone deaf.
Yeah. Karaoke is Japanese for tone deaf. Good God, stop interrupting me. Jeez. Our people are dying of the plague. Pluggy. Bring us some herbs. Because there's an H in it. Look at it, they're just taking a nap in the middle of the street. Bunch of lazy fucks. Why so lazy?
I don't know.
Whoops, forgot to take the offerings. Because I'm a bad god. Herp-a-derp!
I don't like your face. I'm not taking your offerings. Why? Because they suck.
Oh
like
god,
you
do. Wow!
I'm a vengeful god.
I guess so. Sinners in the hands of an angry Canaan.
Fuck your couch, citizens. Oh wait, you don't know what a couch is? Because you're all incestuous bastards.
Pretty much. This man's developed a thing called a compass!
What is a compass?
Compass.
You have a pass to come?
Yeah.
Get out of jail free card?
Oh yeah. Yes, build those sturdy houses. We don't want any weak houses here. Alright, I think I'm supposed to go to this place next.
Possibly.
Because they show the picture of the little bird in the last place I was at. I've got Stardust magic, that's all I really need.
Mel, blasphemers of the Lord and Master Canaan will not believe in paladins.
Oh,
I
what?
will fucking flood their village.
Speaking of which, this village is flooded.
If it took them that long to make music, how the heck did they make compasses so fast?
Yeah, seriously.
That is a good, legit question.
Seems legit.
Oh dear. Ugh.
Rah, 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 rah. Jumping platforms! Spinning platforms! Little red birds. Little red cookbook. So many things spitting arrows.
Bruce Lee, they're scientists, not artists. False science. Wouldn't that mean that they don't believe in Tom if they're going for science?
Hey! You will bow down before me, and stuff.
And stuff.
And stuff.
Normally in stuff involves...
Hey! That's a good worshiper, yes. Make sure she gets the best food in town.
You want to be a queen? I can make you a queen. How much do you love your god?
Oh, baby, oh, baby.
Oh, we're at 7 viewers. Come on, people, advertise. We're
Yeah,
being
especially
funny.
after, like, talking about how to become a queen.
Yeah, really.
That's the yes.
I haven't even been into the liquor yet. That's the sad part.
That'll fix it.
That'll fix it.
That did it. That took the fight out of him. Oh, for God's sakes, I forgot what this boss is. Oh, it's this thing. F you.
F your
Yeah, this is like, for those of you who have played Battle Kid, this is similar to that. This fucking plant. Fuck this plant. This is like the only fight where like Stardust doesn't like do like isn't super effective just because of the way it's positioned. You gotta like inch it just barely off camera.
Bruce, you haven't been drinking for shame. Bruce, are you
You-
saying that I haven't been genuinely funny without the use of alcohol?
You are not prepared.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
Dan! I see how it is, Bruce. You only like me when I have been drinking, because then I have lower inhibitions. I see how this works, you asshole.
I am not the queen of ActRaiser. Kanan is my queen of ActRaiser. Jeez.
I like that, though. Watch Sergeant Harry become the queen of ActRaiser along with Kanan. E-gang. Kermit wants to be your queen, Dom. I think we just horrified Tom with that one.
I am but a man. Douche. You think with like setting fire to like one set of trees would make them all set on fire, but no! God
Oh
has
my
to do everything.
God. Wait, now, when was this?
When was what?
Now went Battle Kid? Jared, I hate you so much. Each one of those spikes is an abortion pill I want to give your mother while she had you.
Whoa!
Holy
Good
fuck!
God!
Shit!
That's... Oh...
The sad thing
Jesus.
is that it's probably something he has said.
Probably.
Apparently involved Battle Kid. Wait, wasn't that when, didn't Jared beat Brent in Battle Kid, or was that the other way around?
Oh,
Jared
he beat him by a lot.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah, and the thing, I actually think, maybe it was at Side Scrollers? I can't remember where, but Brent actually asked Sivak when he was in the audience if the game's aspect ratio was 16:9 or 4:3, and he said 4:3, and he got up and he pointed in Craig's face. See, I told you! That makes all the difference in the world. That's why I was missing all those jumps. Also, the fact that you just kind of said, hey, Brent, here's a controller. Why don't you play? Hey, why is that camera on? We're going to record you play. It's like, okay. Now, I also heard that they did a How Many Lives with Battle Kid with Keith Epicary, and I don't know if that'll ever see the light of day, but I would very much like to, because that would be hilarious to see Nathan do How Many Lives in character. Tell me that would not be amazing.
Oh, God.
Well, you see, the problem here is that you start out with only like one hit, and I would tell you if this was on Genesis, you would get like 3 hits and then find a health power-up. I know it's unexpected, but they like to keep interrupting you. Is there some way to make a channel part of our continent? Well, you want me to cause an earthquake? That's fine. Here's your earthquake. Yes, I totally effed your couch sideways. I'm gonna give you this compass. I know it's unexpected, but bullshit! Deep sea fishing can yield strange and many wondrous things. I don't care, I am your god, give me your virgins! No, don't give me your virgins. If you've ever been with one virgin, that's one too many. Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, oh, for me sakes. See, it's funny because I'm God. Giggles.
Oh, for me sakes.
Yes. Oh my.